Okay guys, welcome to a new weekly vlog. We're gonna try to make it just a week. It is currently Tuesday night. It's Tuesday at 9 o'clock at night, but that's fine, right? That's fine. My eye is uncomfortable like always. But I wanted to show you guys all of my little like pendants. All of my little pendants, do you know what I mean? That I buy for like my bags, to put in my bags, because I just love putting stuff in my bags. So we're just gonna show them all to you. We have them. They don't even fit in here, but I need to find like a spot for them. But we have them all in here. So we have Winnie the Pooh dressed as Eeyore. This is the one that I've been trying to get for like forever. This one was my #1 in like this collection. And I never got him, and then my cousin's mother-in-law got it and she sold it to me. So like got it. We got Eeyore, or Winnie the Pooh as Eeyore. And then we have my bear crybaby. She's such a cutie patootie, and also I put her on my red baggle bag because like the red details. Yeah. Anyway, and then we have this Demu, like Demu World, and it's the Disney ones, and he is Pluto. Look at this cute patoots. Anyway, he reminds me of my nephew. He's like blonde like him and stuff. Anyway, then we have this Marie fluffy flower, because we love Marie. In this set I really wanted Marie or Eeyore. They were my #1, and then my #2 was Figaro, but Figaro is the secret, so I know to get Figaro it's gonna be hell, but it's fine. Guys, my parents just got home and they were like, have you looked outside of the house? And I'm like, no. There's like 5 cops outside, like just parked in my house and our neighbor's house. I don't know what's going on. We don't know. I want to know, but we don't know. And we both know, but we know. Sorry, like Hamilton is just like engraved in here. Anyway, and then we have my little bee duck. This is the tempura. Look, my little cutes patoots. Then we have my these are together. My little bumblebee. You can separate them. I'll swap. My little bumblebee crybaby. She cute. Then we have my little buttercup crybaby. She looks like a little hamster. This one was sent to me for free from the TikTok shop, and so was the little bee duck. And then we've got my little Twinkle Twinkle chef. This one was also sent to me for free on TikTok by Pop Moth. Then we have my newest addition to my collection, and we have Amber from the new Skull Panda L'Empoisonnisme, something like that. I don't know how to speak French. Collection. She's not the one I wanted, but she's still cute, and I want them all. It's a little bit of a problem, isn't it? And then we've got, this is my last crybaby, I promise. We've got the little duck crybaby. She's called Duck You, because Duck You. Anyway, if you hear my mom in the back, it's fine, just ignore her. And then we have my little buttercup as a bunny. This one, me, Jasmine, and Luby's each bought one, and I'm a buttercup. Jasmine is Bubbles and Luby's is Blossom. And then I got Bubbles, Luby's got Buttercup, and Jasmine got Blossom. No. I don't know. Yes. So we all switched and we got our own, which was iconic that we each got a different one. We got all 3. Now we've got Winnie the Pooh as a squirrel, which I've got a bone to pick with Miniso, because like, why did you like not make them all characters? Like, they could have also added Kanga because they had Roo. They could have done Rabbit instead of the bunny. They could have done Owl. They could have done Heffalump. They could have done so many. Even dressed him up as Christopher Robin. Miniso, hire me as your creative director, please. But I love this squirrel. And then we've got this one that they sent me from the TikTok shop. It's the Monsters collection. This one is, oh my god, I forgot her name. It was a weird name. I think it's here. I got you Pato. It's Pato, like battle in Spanish, Pato. And guess what? I didn't know this when I did the TikTok video. They sent this to me and I unboxed it. I didn't know this until after I posted the video, so it was too late. But lights up because it's a Christmas one. You've got yourself a little Christmas ornament. Yeah. Yeah, how about them apples? Then we've got Winnie the Pooh as Piglet, which was my second option. Now I really, really want Tigger so that I could have them all. Where's my Roo? Oh no. Where's my Roo? He's not in here. I've got to look for him. So I'm missing another one because I had Roo with another one in there. Oh no. I look for it now. A little sad, isn't it? Anyway. And then we've got my least favorite one in the set. Pooh as a bunny with a carrot. This could have been rabbit. You could have done it yellow and it could have been rabbit. But no. No, you want to do a bunny. And then we've got Mickey. This is the wealthy Mickey from the Little Puff. And I got this one twice. So I just gave one to my mum so we could both be wealthy. Anyway. And we've got Stitch with the milk tea. Little cute patoots. There we go. Anyway, now I'm gonna look for Roo so I can show you guys because like, where's Roo? And I know I had Roo on there with someone else. Where is it? We've got my little Roo. I love Roo. Like I said, I'm just missing Tigger of like the original ones because I have Piglet, Roo, Eeyore, and Tigger. So that's what I'm missing. And I have my little Twilight one. But then we've got the little jelly cat that Jasmine got me when I released my book. Because it's about anxiety. So there's my little stormy clouds because stormy. And then I forgot I had Labubus on my shelf because they weren't in the bag. So I'm going to show you guys my Labubus. We have, from the Have a Seat collection, we have the green one. I don't remember their names. The green one, I don't remember their names. I don't, I'm sorry. But we got the green one. I know it was like CC, Dada, and stuff like that, but I don't remember. Then we got the Berber one. Okay, so I got this one. I think this is the one that my boyfriend got me. Like from Pop Mart. This is the one that Maria gave me. No, this is the one that I got from Pop Mart. This is the one that Maria gave me. And this is the one that Maria was able to snag for me from Pop Mart. Or it could have been the other way around with the green one and this one. I don't know. Right, and then my boyfriend got me this one. And that's my collection. Is it a problem? Yes. It doesn't matter. I don't care. It is what it is. But now I'm gonna eat my dinner. And yeah. And you know what? I want more. Because I constantly change them from my bag. I want more. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove. Treasures untold. How many wonders can one Miniso bag hold? Miniso? Whatever. Chat, anyway, I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna eat my dinner. Hey guys, I'm sorry if you could hear the birds in the background. I can't control that. But just to continue this video is gonna be more like, I guess, like a productive video rather than like a reading vlog. I might read, but you know, well, I have read. I finished on Friday 2 of the Pixie Hollow books. I read Queen Clarion's Secret. I'll put it in here, a picture for you guys, and Micah Finds Her Way. I think it's pronounced Micah, I'm not sure. And I also finally finished on Friday Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. The book is at first feeling very meh to me. It was very much just giving 3 stars to me. What is that noise? Anyway, it was giving very much 3 stars to me, so I wasn't like obsessed with it. I wasn't in love until like, I guess, the last 25% of the book was when I was like, okay, this is getting better. The plot twist, it wasn't fully expected, like not some of the stuff, but some of the stuff I was kind of like, maybe that's a possibility. But I did like the end. I did like when there was like more of like the action stuff and all that jazz. It felt like the beginning just felt like every other, not every other book to me, but it felt more like that. There was something very captivating, at least for me. I don't know if for like other people, obviously. So yeah, I like Xaden, but I wouldn't consider myself like a Xaden girl. Like, I wouldn't be like a book boyfriends and put Xaden in there, at least not as a 4th wing. Maybe once I start Iron Flame, I'll feel a little bit different. I did read this in the graphic audiobook through Libby, so I'm waiting for Iron Flame part 1 and part 2 to be available through Libby with a graphic audio so I could listen to it. And yeah, so I ended up giving it a 4 stars just because of the ending. The ending really saved the book for me, but other than that, it would have been a 3 stars. And for both of the fairy books, I gave them 3 stars. I enjoyed them, obviously, as a little kid. They're very magical, and they're still very magical to me, but they were 3 stars. There's some that I do give 4 stars to, but those were just felt more like 3 stars to me. Of the ones that I own, I only have 1 left to read, and then I would be missing 5 that I own. I mean, 5 books to own, but I would just be missing 4 to read. I just had like a 4 to read. So I just need to finish this one that I'm in. I've read the first 2 chapters. They're all 10 chapters. So I'll probably read them. Maybe tomorrow I'll finish it at work. Maybe here's to hoping. I just wasn't very much in like a reading mood. So yeah. So I'm hoping to finish that one soon, and maybe 1 more book soon, just to be able to reach how do you call this, 270 books on my TBR rather than 272. So yeah, that's my goal, to get to 270 quickly. I wanted to finish by the end of summer with like 250, but I know between July and August I am not reading 20 books. It's just not gonna happen. Like, I could try if I really focus, but I would have to like go through the books really fast, and I want to enjoy my time. So yeah, also, like I said, this is going to be more of a productive vlog. So I already put in my, I guess, 3 weeks for my current job, and I already did 1 week, so I have 2 weeks left. My last day at my current job is July 11. Right now I was working in more of like a, not really a high school setting, it's like an alternative outreach program, and it was with like high school students. And I realized I love more like the little ones. I love elementary school more. I used to work at an elementary school. I used to be a clerical assistant and a library assistant at the elementary school, and I left to do that one because it was obviously a better opportunity, better pay, full-time, so I took it up. But I did take it upon me after I started to find a teaching job at an elementary school, and I got one. So I would start officially August 4th, but in those weeks between July 14th to August 4th, I do have what do you call this, some trainings that I have to go to. So that's why I quit my job when I did, and also I wanted to have some time just to like relax. So I have two trainings the week of July 14th through the 18th, I think it is, something like that. I don't know the days. I have 2 trainings, and then I have a training the week after, and then the week after that it's a full week of no trainings. So I would just be like my 1 week no work, because obviously once I start the new job I'm not gonna be taking days off just like that, you know. So yeah, so that's that. And then I have just not been in a great place like physically with my health and stuff like that, and I've gained 30 pounds since I started dating my boyfriend, which is great because it's like that healthy relationship way, because you guys are having fun and all that stuff, but like that is not okay. So it's just affecting me like health wise, and also like mentally a bit, but mainly health wise. And I'm like, okay, I need to get my ish together and start eating healthier and focus on my health, just because I know that I'm not where I want to be, like how I want it to look, but also it's affecting like my hormones and all that stuff. So I'm like, I need to fix that. I need to revert that, because that's not okay. And it's affecting my hormones to a point that it's really affecting me on my day-to-day life. So I'm like, okay, I need to get it together. This is also the most I've ever weighed in my whole entire life. So yeah, anyway, so then I was like, I need to do that. So I am gonna go with my friend Libby's to Target, and I'm gonna buy some snacks until I get to go to Costco, because today is Sunday and your girl's not gonna go to Costco on a Sunday. I've gone once or twice on a weekend and it's been hell, the worst decision ever, because it is like this, it's packed back to back, you can't look through anything, it's not it. So like I said, I don't recommend going on weekends. I do not. So like I said, until I can go, yeah, so I'll probably go Tuesday or Wednesday, but like I want to have breakfast and snacks to have at work, because if I don't take my own snacks, then I'll eat the snacks that are there, and it's like chips or like Pop-Tarts or Oreos and Chips Ahoy and stuff like that, and I can't do that. I do want to decrease my sugar intake, because I know that also affects it, and just soda, because I love me a crisp Coke when I am going through it, and I go through it a lot because I have anxiety, and it's just affecting my body, like the way I'm consuming stuff. It's not letting my body absorb vitamin B12, so I have the lowest vitamin B12 that all the doctors I've seen that I've gone to, so it's just really affecting my body, and I have to keep going to doctors and doctors. So I'm like, okay, I need to stop with the sugar, and I need to stop with like eating so unhealthy, and just really take care of myself. So that's the goal. And then I'm like, I need to set myself like a complete like hygiene routine, in the sense of like I want to be more adamant about flossing. I hate flossing because my teeth are so close together that it hurts, but I'm like, you need to do it twice a day, do it. So I want to do that. I also want to buy like mouthwash that's for like your gums and stuff like that, just because the vitamin B12 deficiency does mess up my gums. So I want to do that. I want to focus on that. And then I want to buy, well, not really buy anything else, but I want to set up a routine for like a hair care routine, where at least like 3 times a week I like at least oil my ends. Not like oil to like, you know, like an oiling routine, but like, you know, like the Kerastase oil, put some in, or the Kerastase like night serum, little things like that, at least 3 times a week kind of thing. So I want to set that up. And I also want to set my skincare, because I have not been doing my skincare, and I'm like, I need to. And then I know I'm not going to start working out right off the bat, because I don't like working out. So my goal is to and when I do like to work out, I only really like Pilates and yoga. I don't like the gym. You won't catch me at the gym, you just won't. And Pilates and yoga are very expensive. So I do want to start off just like by being at home and doing like Just Dance, or like dance workouts, or learning dances, like for like Gabriella by Katseye or Gnarly or anything. It could be a line dance for a country song, anything. But start off like that, which is more like moving my body and going on my treadmill, and at least being on my treadmill for like 30 minutes, and like I can literally grab a book and read for 30 minutes, or watch like literally an episode of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. while I'm on the treadmill, and that way it'll be like, okay, like at least I'm doing something. So I want to start being more productive like that. I want to start using my doodle journal. I used to use it so much. I used to write in it so much, be so consistent with it, and this year I haven't. And I don't know if it's because last year I didn't get to purchase it because they all sold out, and I was so sad. I really wanted the blue denim one for the ones for last year, and I guess I lost that habit, and this year I haven't really been like using it. I started off in like the beginning of the year putting like all my goals and all stuff, and like kind of like coloring in it and kind of filling up the habit tracker and stuff. And then I did it for like February also, and then March came around and that's it, no more coloring or anything. So yeah, and I was really upset because May was such a pretty one, and that's my birthday month, and I didn't do it. So was June, like it's like cakes, and I didn't even fill it out. I didn't do anything. So for July, it's a really cute one, and even if I don't color it in, I do want to use it. I want to use the habit trackers that we have, the mood trackers, and like all those little things. I want to set up like goals and to-do lists and just focus on my stuff again, and just, you know, try to take more care of myself, you know what I mean? So that's my goal, so to focus on that. And then I do want to send Bella from A Throne of Pages my poetry book, but I know she has a PO box here in Miami, so I want to send it to her and then she'll get it. But I want to add to like a little like care package with it, so I want to go see what I find at Target to put in it. I know I would put some Nerds gummy clusters because she loves them and I also love them. And yeah, so I just want to do that and send it to her, and hopefully she likes it, you know. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do, and maybe we can go and grab some food and be on the healthier side, just drink water and stuff. But yeah, that's where we're at right now, and that's what we're gonna try to do. So you guys have to hold me accountable. Let's go back. I also want to focus more on my YouTube channel. I feel like this year I just let it go. Last year I was more adamant about posting twice a week and stuff like that, and this year I've just let it go. And even if I have to go down to posting just once a week, and maybe some weeks I post two, I do want to focus on that more, because I do film videos but then I don't edit them and then I don't post them, and I'm like, it's been so long. And then I like to do like themed videos sometimes, but sometimes like I don't want to pick up that book, and then that video stays there forever, and then I'm like, just scrap that idea, like forget about it. So I'm like I had done a video like my friends choose what I read, and it's only halfway through because I had Luby's and Maria choose, and Luby's chose the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, and I did finish it. Or Maria chose that one. I think Maria chose that one. And then Luby's chose One Dark Window. And I finished the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, but I never finished One Dark Window. So that video is like halfway through. But then I already uploaded a video, which only like 10 people have seen it, so it's not that bad, where I finished the rest of like the Pumpkin Spice series, like the, I don't even know what it's called, the Dream Harbor series, I think it's called, or something like that. Where are they? I don't know, I can't see. I think it's called the Dream Harbor series. But it's just like I finished the whole series, but I haven't finished One Dark Window, and I'm like, I need to focus and like finish the videos and try to post 2 times a week. And I want to try to like not just record like in my room here, but like what I do and stuff like that. So it's just harder because I'm not used to really like recording everywhere. And even when I go on trips, I'm like, oh my god, I've recorded so much, and then it's like a 5-minute video and I'm like, girl, what'd you think you recorded? So I need to just get more used to like vlogging outside and doing stuff like that. Also, I want to do like more of a routine of like taking care of my body, not just skincare, but like body care, of like moisturizing my body and stuff like that, because I do have extremely dry skin. I don't know if you can tell in the video, you probably can, but yeah, I just want to focus on myself, and I want to see if I download the Calm app and try to do like 10 minutes every morning or something like that, like I used to do before, because I'm like, I need to get it together, because I'm just letting myself deteriorate at this point, and I'm like, no, you can't do that. So that's what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna try to reset. Also, I might do like in this vlog and show you guys the pile at the end, but decluttering my closet. I have so much clothes that doesn't fit me anymore, and like, well, yes, I'm trying to lose that weight, like the 30 pounds that I gained, I want to lose them. I don't know if it's gonna take me 3 months, 6 months, a year. Hopefully 3 months, you know, that'd be nice. But I know it is harder. But also, like, I haven't worn those clothes in forever. I'm probably not gonna wear those clothes once I lose the weight, and once I do, I can just buy new clothes, and they're just taking up space in my closet. And you know what, and then I look at them and I'm like, I wish I could wear this, but you know what, it's fine. So we're gonna probably declutter that, and I think I'm gonna choose like a day this week to do my closet and a day this week to do my drawers. Or maybe this week I'll focus on my closet and next week I'll focus on my drawers, and just do that. You know what I mean? Just do that, and hopefully have my room fully decluttered and picked up by then, like every single drawer kind of thing. So that's what I want to do. That's what we're planning on doing. And then I'll just show you guys what I declutter, what I get rid of and stuff like that. And then I want to do that to this room. I feel like I have so many like knickknacks and stuff like that. I think some stuff I'm gonna put away in like a box to keep it as like memories kind of thing, because I don't want to get rid of them, but like I'm also not like actively like obsessed with them. Like my Sunny Angels, I don't want to get rid of them because this was like a part of my life and it's a memory. Just like when I moved my K-pop albums, I'll probably leave like 2 out or something like that, but I think the rest of them I will put them away and just reminisce on them, because there's stuff that I've gotten rid of from when I was younger and I regret it. So I don't want to get rid of them, just put them in a box and then I'll have them there. And yeah, so that's what I want to do. I'm gonna focus on that and hopefully declutter most of my room, declutter my whole room and this room by August 4th when I start like officially working again full time. Even though I finished July 11th, so from the 14th to the 4th, I think is 3 weeks. In those 3 weeks I want to have everything just fixed so that once I start August 4th, my life is like decluttered. Do you know what I mean? So that's the goal. That's the goal, and I'll keep you guys updated with all of this. Okay guys, so I went to Target and I got some snacks. I also got to include in like the little care package a thing of Nerds gummy clusters and a thing of like cinnamon toast crunch Hershey's kisses, and then I have to see what else I want to add in it. I don't know what else to add, but we'll see. Probably like one of the bookmarks that I made. I don't know, we'll see. So I want to put it together to be able to send it out to her, because she's one of my favorite YouTubers, so booktubers. But anyway, we did that. Now I want to sit down and write down all the books I'm currently in the middle of and how many pages I have left, because my goal is to get to 250 books in my physical TBR by the end of August. So I have 272, so I'm gonna probably start today my poetry book that's called A Month of Sundays that I have from, I was about to say Riley Sager. It is not Riley Sager. Oh my god, who writes these books? Courtney Peppernell, I think it is. I could be wrong. I think it is Courtney Peppernell. A Month of Sundays, so I want to read that one. I'm probably not going to finish it today, but at least start it, maybe get it halfway through, because it's already 9:54 at night. And if I do the other thing, I'm probably just going to read a little bit of it, but I want to try to finish my last fairy book tomorrow and that poetry book tomorrow, because tomorrow is the last official day of June, so it means I could start off July at 270, and that would mean reading 10 books in July and 10 in August. But I know August is when I officially start the teaching job, August 4th, and I know the first month of school is very hard for teachers, so I know it's going to be harder for me to read. So my goal is to read 15 books in July. So I do have some video ideas. So I want to do reading like some children's books. Like I want to read my complete collections of Winnie the Pooh stories, because Winnie the Pooh is like my favorite, and I want to watch just Winnie the Pooh in the background. So I want to do that. Like I said, that one's like doable. I can read that in a day, maybe 2 if I want to, you know. My other one is The Complete Tales of Peter Rabbit, because I loved that live action so much. So I really just want to read it. I also bought a book of the Berenstain Bears, the complete like collection of it, and that is one of my favorite childhood shows that used to be on PBS Kids. Like, yeah, I loved the ones in Disney Channel and like Nickelodeon, but I loved PBS Kids. I loved the Berenstain Bears. That was my favorite. I loved Arthur. I loved Maya and Miguel. Like, what's the name of the I wish upon a star to fly with dragons in a land of far Dragon Tales. There we go. Like, all of those, like, I used to love them. So yeah, I bought the Berenstain Bears one. I think I have one of Mickey and Minnie. Right. Yes, and then I have one of the Critter Club. I think I'm gonna take off from my TBR right now the Daring Book, the girls, something like that, to give it to my nieces, because I feel like they would love it more and they could have it in their collection, and I haven't really read it and care to read it. And I think it's cute because they have their little bookshelves, and we're just adding books for them like when they get older and for now and all that. So I think it's really cute. So I think I'm gonna do that. So actually that's removing one more book from my DVR. So yeah, like, that'll be a video, and if I do that video, it's already like 5 books being removed from my TBR, and hopefully I can read those 5 books in a week. Like, I'll set myself for like a week to finish them, and that'll just be like smooth sailing, like from July 1st, let's say, to July 5th, 6th, I don't know when July 4th lands. July 4th lands on a Friday, right? So from July 1st at Tuesday to Sunday, let's say, I can just try and read those. Maybe not, because July 4th is like I already have one less day in the week. It'd be a 6-day thing, and then July 4th is like a party day, so there's not much to read, much time to read, but I'll probably still try, you know, something like that. And that'll be 5 books off my TBR, so we would go until 5 more books to read in July. And then I do want to read obviously some other books, but I do want to finish books that I'm like in the middle of. So I do want to finish like The Boy and His Horse, The Silver Chair, and The Last Battle, to finish the Narnia video I'm doing, and to finish off that series. So if I finish those 3 this month, then that would mean I would have another 3 books down, and I would just need to read 2 more books this month, which is like would be perfect. So let's see if I do my math right. 1 2 3 4 5, yes. So, you know, and if I get rid of that book and then it takes it down my TBR, it'd just be 1 more book to read in July. Obviously if I could read more in July, that'd be great, and I will do more, but that's just kind of like my goal, to finish books like that. And obviously I can pick up other books. I do want to read Hidden Figures. I have it on audiobook, so that's gonna be my audiobook to drive to work every day, because usually on the way back I call my boyfriend. So to drive to work, I will be listening to Hidden Figures and try to finish that ASAP. And yeah, we're gonna try our best to get to September with 250. Wow, 250. If I can reach September with even less than that, that'd be great. I mean, my goal was to like start the school year with 250, but I was like, okay, I'm not near the goal, so we'll see. I'm gonna try to, like we say in Spanish, ponerme las pilas, so like put on the batteries, and try to get my ish together and just try to finish as many books as I can in July. And even though I'm not in the middle of this book, I do really want to read Summer in the City, because like, come on, it's summer, and we're in a city, not in the city, because it's New York, but you know. So maybe that'll be one of the books that I read that's not like part of those videos or books that I'm trying to finish. But I do want to do that now, maybe. Or should I read? No, I think I'm gonna write down all the books I'm in the middle of, and then write how many pages I have left, and then we'll go from there. We'll literally go from there. Do you know what I mean? And then yeah, but we're literally gonna do finishing the fairy book and the poetry book by tomorrow. So we can reach 270, and if we remove that book, we'll be at 269 by tomorrow, and that'd be great. That'd be wonderful. That means I only have to read 19 books, and we're gonna get the ball rolling. We're gonna literally get the ball rolling and just try to read as much as we can, because I really want to meet that goal. Okay guys, we reached 269 books because there's a book that I had there that I'm like, I'm not gonna read, so I removed it. These pimples because my period is killing me. Anyway, I digress. This is exactly why I say I need to get back to my skincare. But whatever. So I'm gonna remove that book now from my bookshelves. So that left me at 271, and then I finished the Tinkerbell book at work, so it left me at 270, and then now I finished A Month of Sundays and it left me at 269, so I'm at 269 books. I gave it 3 stars. The beginning, as you can see in the beginning, I was rightfully enjoying it, and then it just fell flat for me. I think it's because it talks about like relationships, like breakups, and I'm not going through one, so I don't relate to it. So that's why it's at 3 stars, because usually I say it grade. I rate like poetry books according to like their star rating. What am I saying? I rate poetry books according to how I relate to them, and I love that I did the blue tabs because they like match the little man. So I did that. And today I started on my way to work, and during work, since I had to do a lot of typing stuff, I listened to the audiobook. So I was listening to Hidden Fictions by Jason Rekulak. I'm on chapter 22, which is page 258. So I'm like 70% of the way through the book, so not bad. It's like 2 hours and like 25 minutes or something like that. No, 2 hours and like 57 minutes. So when I put it, it's like an hour and like 40 minutes. I can't talk right now, I can't math. It's less than 2 hours that I have left of like audiobook listening to. So yeah, so far it's kind of okay. I did look through it though, because I know like the pictures are here, and like obviously through the audiobook I can't see the pictures. I know what they're explaining. So it shows like his regular pictures that he drew, but then it shows like the scary one, and it's so much scarier than I was picturing. And honestly, I think those are scarier than when we get like back here at the end, like these. Like, yeah, they're more detailed, but there's something scary about a little kid drawing that, and you're like, whoa. So my mom is making a lot of noise, and yeah, right now it's like very much 3 stars for me. It's like okay, like not a lot has been going on, if that makes sense, other than like the pictures. That's basically what's been happening. So it's okay. It's just a 3-star read for me so far, but it's been enjoyable. So I do want to finish it, so I'm hoping to finish it tomorrow, and then we'll take this one out of the TBR and we'll be at 268 queen. So yeah, our hope is to get through these audiobooks. Just a second, I'm breaking out, just ignore that. I finished Hidden Pictures by Jason Rekulak. I gave it 4 stars. The ending was good. It was not what I was expecting, TBH. So it was pretty good. I had a good time with it. I think obviously the pictures are very nice just to look at and see like what he was drawing, what was going on, you know. So the pictures, you know, they did it for me. Okay guys, so now that my camera is charged, I can talk to you guys more about Hidden Pictures. So I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was gonna be 3 stars, but the last like 25, not 25, like probably like the last 100-ish pages. Let's see, I don't even know what page we were on. 257, and there's like 100 pages. It got better. I wasn't expecting the plot twist per se. Like there's something that I was like, okay, this person did that, but the rest of the stuff I really didn't expect it. So it was one of those like that I was actually caught off guard. And like I said, I do really appreciate the pictures that are in it, because it just gives it more of that like spooky vibe. Like I said, I think it is spookier the ones that the child drew, because just like a child drawing this is scary. But I did not expect the plot twist that happened. So 4 stars. And then I also finished The Voyage of the Dawn Treader. I used to say it Treader, and then I was like, no, it's probably Trader, like they trade stuff. But no, they said Dawn Treader in the book. So I gave it a 3 stars. It felt a little bit magical in the sense of like what happens in the beginning. I don't want to spoil it, but I'm still not obsessed with Narnia, and I feel like maybe when I was younger I would have liked it more, but I don't think I would have still been like obsessed with Narnia, like with like Harry Potter and like Percy Jackson. Those just felt more magical to me than this. Like even if I read Harry Potter now or read Percy Jackson right now, it's still so magical to me, but this is not doing the same thing. And obviously Harry Potter like grows with you, and this is a little bit more for like middle grade, but I'm still not obsessed. But yes, so we're nearing the end of this vlog. I'm gonna keep going until Sunday. It is currently Thursday. Tomorrow's July 4th. So I don't know how much I will get like read this weekend, but I do want to read maybe today Bloom, and that'll be another book I removed from my TBR, which is the graphic novel. So let's see what we end up doing. I want to read that one, and let's see. But by next week I do want to have finished the Chronicles of Narnia, so that I can just be like, we're good, we're done, we're donezo. So yeah, that's what I want to do. But now I'm gonna update my reading Narnia vlog, and then I'll keep you guys updated when anything else happens, when I read anything else, and then we'll just end it on Sunday and see how much we read. To be honest, I don't even know what I've read in this vlog. I think I read like 4 or 3 of the Pixie Hollow books, Hidden Pictures, and Fourth Wing, and then the Dawn Treader one, I think. But we'll see. But we're reading. That's the good thing. We're reading. What I hate is that like I'm like, okay, I want to get, like, decrease my TBR. Let me read all these books, and then I read all these books, and then I'm like, I don't want to read anything. So I'm like trying to like read a lot while also not burning out. So I'm like, I don't want to force myself to read unless I want to read, because then I just burn out. And I want to read books that I want to read, not just read books to remove them from my TBR. So I think I am just going to look through my books and see once again if there's any books that I'm not really interested in and would not want to read. And then it'll probably not be that many, probably like 5 books. But that I can just, I know I'm not gonna read. And like right now the Graveyard book by Neil Gaiman is giving me that vibe, so it might be removed from my TBR. We're gonna see, because I started it and like I really wasn't feeling it, and I'm like, I don't want to push through books anymore that I'm not feeling. So I'm like, I'm just gonna get rid of it, and that's it. I could either donate it, put it on my Pongo books. I want to put all of them on my Pongo books and see if they sell. Hopefully they do, and if not, then I'll just donate them, because there's too many books and there's too many new books that I want to read to try to push myself to read old books. And then some of these books I did buy because I wanted to read them, and some of them I bought them because I was like, oh, they're cheap, they're kind of interesting, I might want to read them at some point. And I wanted to build my library, but now I have so many, and I'm like, if I'm not gonna read it, I just need to let it go. Or if I'm still not interested, like I'm still interested in the book called A Drop of Night, but I'm not interested in picking it up right now. But I know I don't want to let it go because I know I want to read it at some point, so that those books it can stay. But books like The Diabolic that I took off my list already, I know I'm not gonna read. I think there's another one that's called Of the Beast something. I bought it full price at Target and everything. I'm like, I know I don't want to read it anymore. I'm not even like enticed to read it. So I do want to look through my shelves right now. I'll probably do that for like 20 minutes, and then that's it. And then we'll see. I'll show you guys if I do remove a couple of books, which ones are removed, and then that's it. And then we'll go from there. So I took 10 minutes, and I'm going to show you the books that I am removing from my TBR. So let me leave this one for later. I'm going to take out Splintered. I know it's like an Alice in Wonderland retelling, but like honestly, I don't care to pick it up. I haven't picked it up in a while, and I don't think I'm going to. And if I do, it's just to like get through it. Then we have Divergent by Veronica Roth. This was super old because it said that the motion picture was coming out in 2014. So yeah, That means I probably got this 2013 or early 2014. I know I'm never gonna read it. I didn't watch the movies. I didn't care for it, so I'm just not going to. And then we have Scythe and Thunderhead by Neil Shusterman. And I don't care for it. I know it's a world where like nobody dies from stuff, just the scythe goes and kills them, but I don't care for it. Then we have The Maze Runner. I watched the first movie and that's it, but I've heard people say that the book is kind of boring, so I'm not gonna read it. It does make me sad getting rid of this one for some reason, but it's fine. Like, I'm not interested in reading it. And then we're gonna get rid of the Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman because I started it and I wasn't into it, so that's it. That's all I need. And then we're getting rid of Wind Witch. I read Truth Witch and I have it, but I give it like 3 stars. And honestly, I haven't picked this up in the long time I've had, and I don't want to continue the whole series, so we're getting rid of that one. And then this was An Absolutely Remarkable Thing. I know people like this one, and I bought it because I saw so many recommendations on YouTube and I found it for like cheap at Books A Million for like probably $3 or $4, and I got it, but then I was like, I don't really care for it. And then I have On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong, and I wanted to read it, but not really anymore. And this is the large print one. Not that there's anything wrong with large print, but I don't care to read it anymore. And then I have Beasts and Beauty, A Dangerous Tales. They have like beautiful like drawings and stuff, but like TBH, I don't care to read it. It has like Snow White and stuff, Red Riding Hood. Like, I'm looking through it and I'm like, oh my god, so I want it, but like, no. Actually, maybe we'll keep this one because it has like all the fairy tales. So maybe we'll keep that one. We'll keep that one. And then I have The Queen of the Tearling by Erica Johansson. This is a gorgeous, stunning edition with the deckled edges and the ribbon bookmark, but I don't want to read it. I don't want to read it anymore. And then I also have the paperback version of it because everyone was like, it's so good, but I don't want to read it. And then I have the second book or the third book, I don't know, The Fate of the Tearling. I haven't picked it up, but I'm not going to, so you know, it's okay. It's okay. And then we have The Diabolic that I like literally don't care for it, so I'm gonna keep Beast and Beauty, so I'm gonna keep it. And that's it. So I'm getting rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 books, but it's just gonna decrease my TBR by 12 because one of them I have it twice. So I'm gonna remove them now from my TBR, and then I'm gonna set them aside to take them later to the back so that I can sit down one of these days and just scan them all, put them into Pongo books, and then we'll go from there. Guys, we're doing a quick little update. Why is this not focusing? Before the air turns back on. So I'm gonna finish this vlog today here. I was supposed to finish it on Sunday, but I didn't read anything Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or Monday. Yeah. So yesterday, Tuesday, today's Wednesday, right? Yeah. I finished at work. I was listening to it on my way to work and at work when I was just doing the paperwork. The Silver Chair, which is the 6th book, so that means I'm only missing the 7th book to finish all of Narnia. I have a huge pimple growing there. I just tried to pop it. She wasn't ready, so I put some acne stuff on it. But anyway, I have Harry Potter in the background right now, so it reminds me of the basilisk. I don't know how to pronounce it. Because I've been watching all the Harry Potter movies. I gave it a 3 stars. It was okay. I think this one's another one that's like not my favorite. I guess it was better than like The Boy and His Horse. I feel like this one has more adventure. But like I said, Narnia, I feel like it just isn't the series for me. I don't think I would have loved it when I was younger either. I would have enjoyed it more, but I don't think I would have been like, oh my god. So yeah, there we go. And then I read Bloom. I read that one today. I'm working from home today, and usually when I work from home, it's just a lot simpler. It's more so when like the kids need my help and stuff. So yeah, I finished reading it. I gave it 3 stars. I enjoyed it. I just was expecting this for some reason to be more like Heartstopper, I guess because of the art style and stuff. I felt like it would be more like Heartstopper. The only thing that makes it like the same as Heartstopper is that it's like BL, like a boy love. But that's it. I feel like it was like a fun read, but I don't feel like there was much depth to it. So it's just a 3 stars for me. Like I enjoyed it, but it was nothing crazy. So yeah, guys, that's everything we did. That's everything for this vlog. I don't even remember what I read. I have been filming so much and not editing enough, so I don't even know what videos I have ready to post, but that's okay. So we're finishing videos, we're decreasing our TBR. I did increase it by 1 because I went to Barnes & Noble and they had the Shawshank Redemption as a $5 Barnes & Noble cafe book, and I got it, but it's a very short one, but I did get it. So you know what, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next vlog.